Welcome again to Echoes of the Ancients and Part 6 of the Nez Perce War. This segment has the tribe finally reaching somewhat flat ground and a race to the Canadian border, with many challenges along the way. Let's get started. Once General Howard knew where the tribe was exiting Yellowstone, he got word to Colonel Sturgis and the 7th Cavalry to position his command accordingly so Howard could box them in. But when he emerges to spring the trap, Colonel Sturgis and his men weren't there. The cunning Nez Perce pulled another fast one by heading south just long enough for the army to move south as well, but stealthily changed course and went back north. Also, at this time, the tribe met with Crow chiefs hoping that they would join their cause, but they rejected that idea, fearing retribution. Now their only possible friends were the Sioux. Interestingly enough, the Nez Perce were traditionally not friendly with the Sioux and referred to them as the Cutthroats. The Nez Perce hit their first stumbling block at Canyon Creek on September 13th, when Colonel Sturgis and the 7th Cavalry caught up. The tribe was caught off guard and were saddened to see that many Crow scouts had joined the Bannocks in their pursuit. The Crows were after their horses. Upon seeing an opportunity, Colonel Sturgis ordered a cavalry assault with 150 soldiers. The tribe put warriors in key places on the tops of ridges. When they fired down on the charging cavalry, the soldiers were ordered to dismount and continue on foot. Many feel that the war would have been over if the soldiers simply continued their mounted assault. The reputation of the Nez Perce as good marksmen bought them time to let the tribe escape. But fate awaited them at the Battle of Bear Paw, the final battle of the Nez Perce War. After leaving Canyon Creek, the tribe continued their path to the north. On September 23rd, they crossed the Missouri River at a place called Cow Island Landing. This place marked the farthest a steamship could go during the dry months. Special steamships equipped with 2 large arms were needed to navigate these shallow waterways, calling these ships grasshoppers because these hydraulic arms could actually lift the boats up and crawl through difficult areas. At the landing, there was 12 soldiers guarding a mountain of supplies. The warriors pinned down the soldiers from the bluffs above while the supplies were looted. After taking as much as they could haul, the warriors set fire to the rest of the supplies before continuing north. What the tribe didn't know at this time was there was a cavalry unit of over 500 soldiers that left Fort Keogh on September 18th under the command of Colonel Nelson Miles. They were on a trajectory to cut off the tribe before they reached the border. Not long after leaving Cow Island Landing, a change of leadership occurred within the tribe. Poker Joe was leading the tribe at a fast pace, but the overall health of the tribe was suffering, and many advocated to slow down to rest. This is when Looking Glass took over leading the tribe once again. Remember, it was Looking Glass who was in charge during the battle at Big Hole, and his lack of urgency is what contributed to that brutal setback. It looks like history was about to repeat itself. This is where the last battle was fought. And this is what the surrounding terrain looks like, which is virtually unchanged since 1877, or 5000 BC for that matter. On the morning of September 30th, with snow on the ground, the cavalry under Colonel Miles initiated their assault on the Nez Perce camp. The camp was completely surprised by the thunderous sound of hundreds of soldiers attacking. The massive army split and circled wide east and west. Soldiers were surrounding the camp, some attacking head-on while others rode straight for the herd. In a moment, the massive herd of horses were lost. The tribe became disheartened by the large number of Indian scouts from many tribes that joined with the army. Complete chaos reigned on the battlefield.
Many warriors were killed by friendly fire, confusing them with army scouts. Soldiers attacking into the camp were repulsed by gunfire, and the casualties were mounting on both sides. Colonel Miles said, "The fight was the most fierce of any Indian engagement I have ever been in." That night, a siege was implemented and a heavy snow fell. Both sides busied themselves digging trenches through the night. The next morning, the gunfire continued and a cannon began launching shells into the camp. The siege continued until the morning of October 5th, when a message arrived from Chief Joseph. "My heart is sick and sad. From where the sun now stands, I will fight no more." This effectively ended the war. The total number of Nez Perce who surrendered was 431, including 79 men, 178 women, and 174 children. Chief Whitebird managed to escape with as many as 200 people to Canada.
"I'm not stopping now."
The Army lost 24 dead and 49 wounded, while the Nez Perce lost 25 dead and 46 wounded. Among the dead were several chiefs, including Looking Glass.
Well, that finishes the story of the Nez Perce War. What's amazing is the resilience of the Nez Perce to have carried out such an epic fighting retreat for over 1,200 miles across 4 states, only to be halted 40 miles from their goal. Chief Joseph died at Colville Indian Reservation in Washington in 1904. His doctor said he died of a broken heart. I've detailed some of my takeaways in the descriptions in this video. Thanks for watching Echoes of the Ancients.